Okay, by the way, they stopped giving a name for the updates. You know the catchy names they had before? They're not doing
Why?
that. Like, remember like how long it's been since they did one actually? I'm kind of curious. Yeah, they've done one every month except for this one. Yeah. Frosty Fate, Call of the Wild Soul. And then there's just
April.
April 2025. Well, there's no catchy name for this one. So this is just, we're April. This is the April patch notes, I guess. Cool. No fun name. Oh, sweet. Downtime's only 4 hours, dude. Massive changes. High stakes events and fresh wave of chaos to conquer. Sweeping balance adjustments, advanced toning, and transcendence reworks. That's all we care about. 2 events, Storm the Abyss and Kazuro's Road to Act 3. New arc pack skins, improved islands with fewer restrictions. They say it's good for everybody, new and old players. First off, we got the event, Road to Act 3 Honing Boost event. Players between 1640 and 1660, get this shit. Got it. The event period is April 23rd to July 23rd. Hey, that gives a good heads up though. July 23rd is probably gonna be female paladin. That lines up for his post-low on update 2 weeks after their update. That would be this one. Mission complete rewards: 10 million silver, 50,000 gold, 300,000 tier 4 shards, 10,000 redstones, 30,000 bluestones. That's actually pretty good. Those numbers are already pretty good. 700 leaps and 350 Oreha. Okay, the 350 Oreha is like, Oreha costs more than all the other stuff combined, so like we need that to be a big number, but that's still really good. Legendary engraving selection pouch, 15 card pack, 20 card packs total, varying variety. Surely they'll all just be blue. That's my RNG. 30 purple card XP, 20 battle item chests. I like those. Wait, 4 level 7 bound gems, 2 damage, 2 cooldown. That's pretty good. And a 1670 achievement chest. Then that next chest will have all this stuff in it. 1640, you'll get 80k shards, 2500 red, 7500 blue, 130 leaps, 80 Oreha, 3 million silver. That's pretty good. Couple honing books for the 1640, 1660 range. 100 Darkfire. That's good. Oh my god, they did it. You'll get a complete elixir set, but this time it's not luck. You get to pick one of the only usable ones between Master, Critical, and Luminary. That's actually insane. They're actually giving you just the ability to select your elixirs of one of the actual good sets. That's a W. Like, Korea doesn't even do this yet. That's a W. You get an accessory set. So you get a set of tier 4 accessories. That's good. And you get all level 6 tier 4 gems. Wait, that's nuts. The other events haven't given you a full set. They've only given you like 4. That's really good. That's equivalent to getting a full set of level 8 gems. Tier 3. Very nice. Actually, it's more than that. This is the Ignite. Oh, yeah, this is the Ignite package. So, like, whatever your Ignite character got, you get this again. That's actually, it's even better than Ignite. Honestly, we could do a bit better. AGS, bump this up to level 7s. Thank you. That'd be great. Just give a whole set of level 7s so somebody can actually, like, progress their account, especially a new player. Don't let them worry about looking at ugly level 6 gems getting gate kept for that. Oh, you get these boxes every 5 eye level? I was expecting it to be 10. Okay, so then at 1645, you get another 80k shards, same amount of mats, but you get a little bit more silver. You get another set of 15 books, and you get 10,000 bound gold. I mean, that's something. And you get 120 quality taps for armor, 40 for weapon. Am I about to be baited? Am I about to be baited into honing another character? I don't have anything below 1660. Wait, am I getting baited right now? I think it might be time to own the Shadow Hunter.
Get baited?
Yeah. I think it might be time to get baited. I think it might be Shadowhunter time.
It's a tasty looking hook you got there.
We'll have to see. I'm not fully hooked yet. 1650, then we get another 170,000 shards, a bunch of more bound, 4,500 red, 13,500 blue, 300 leaps, 200 Oreha. The Oreha is the real bait though. That's the fucked up part. Is Oreha prices have only been going up, and this would cost so much gold in just Oreha. But everything else is looking really good. The books, 30 more books, 6 weapon, 30 more armor. 5 million silver. That's good. Another 10k gold. Okay, I would have expected this to have jumped up to like 20k gold by now. This is 20x5 elixirs. It's 100 silver elixirs. That's good. Matches the amount of crystals they give too. I mean, nobody cares about those. You don't need those. Then another chest of 1655. Another 190k shards. For a brand new character, this is not enough shards. Like brand new, straight off the boat to tier 4. Not enough shards, but it's enough shards that could at least get a couple hones in every bracket because it's only 5 eye level. It's enough to get average like 4 hones, or if you get unlucky, it's 1 hone, aka me. But 190k, that's okay. 5,000 red, 15,000 blue, only another 200 Oreha again, not that much, but another 5.5 million silver with another 30 honing books. They're actually being kind of generous this time. This looks like you're gonna have a book for every tap. Honing a support selection. Okay, this one gives you 20k gold and 3 amulets for tripods. Okay, but hold on. This is all under the guise of... Okay, we'll finish reading the event first, actually. 1660 gives you another 250k shards, 5,000 red, 15,000 blue, 350 leaps, 300 fusions, 6 million silver, advanced honing special material selection chests. Those are gonna be scrolls, I guess, and battle items. Okay, but then the event... The honing support ends at 1660, and then there's another chest that you get at 1670 when you make it to 1670 finally. So this is a 10 eye level gap. You get another 250k shards, 5,000 red, 15,000 blue, 500 leaps, and back down to 200 Oreha? That's a little weird. And then back down on the silver again to 5 million. That feels like that's incorrectly put in. Everything went down, but whatever. If the leaps went up, and another X5 probably scrolls. There's a 1680 chest as well. And then when you finally get to 1680, you get another set of scroll chests, and you get one legendary card pack. I'm going to guess this is a selector and not a random. Now back to the point I was about to make before. This is under the guise of the new, spoiler alert, the new advanced honing nerfs. With the new advanced honing nerfs, I believe it is 1650 you would start to only do advanced honing. So you'll do 1 to 20 advanced honing at 1650, all the way to 1670. Meaning that once you're this eye level, once you get this chest, you're no longer going to be using these regular honing books. So when you get to 1655, these books are wasted under the new system. And I guess unless these books make the value, people have to calculate and have to, it's probably that maybe these books incentivize you to regular hone, then advanced hone 20 levels. But it's weird. You definitely, I mean, 1660 for sure, right? You're going to be advanced honing only because they start to give you some of these scrolls as well. I'm going to go on a limb here and say that 1640 to 1650 is now more expensive than 1650 to 1670. Because once you get to advanced honing territory, you've got the reduced cost and scrolls. And it's viable to use protection mats, whereas you don't want to use that on regular honing. This event is going to like skyrocket you, I think, as long as you don't regular hone at 1650. That's a good event. And then you get following rewards for completing gates. If you clear Behemoth gate, 1 gate, you get 30 scales. 3 gates is another 30 scales. 5 gates is another 40 scales. You get a bunch of tickets. This means after you do Behemoth 3 times in a row, wait, yeah, but I hope this is overall for account, right? Because Behemoth, right, at the current state of Behemoth, our version of the game, it only takes 3 weeks with no event if you buy the box every week to complete Transcendence. So 3 weeks to get these scales doesn't mean anything. They're wasted. So I'm going to assume that this is, for a new player, sure. Unfortunately, they're still going to take 3 weeks for a brand new character. But for people who have more than 1 character, this will now turn a 3-week grind into a 1-week grind. If you have 3 characters, you'll probably be able to finish this event character in a week. Their Behemoth scales, which is really good, especially with that boost towards 1660 and needing to be able to get into A gear lobbies. And for A gear, you'll get, so it's 2 gates, so you get 20k bound gold extra. Or if you do it all in 1 week, it's 60k. Damn. Maybe it's maybe the play is I'm getting baited. I'm getting baited. I'm being baited.
Getting the hook, the line, the sinker.
I'm oddball. I'm rough mathing it here, but I think if I claim the event on my Shadow Hunter and then do all my other raids first in the week to claim all this bound gold, I could use all this bound gold, which wasn't in my plan for honing my other characters anyway. So I could use all this gold on my Shadow Hunter, and I don't think it would go negative. To 1660 at least. Past that, for sure, it's going negative. I think I could take the character to the end of the event with this. I just have to do all my raids first. And then next, Storm the Abyss. Various portals open in Shoeshire. There are no prerequisites, no item level required. Face relentless waves of icy foes across 3 escalating rounds. Activate Vampire Totems for powerful buffs, collect Purification tokens, and keep an eye out for rare Fate Embers packed with valuable items. Lucky or chosen may even ascend to a special stage, transforming into spectral wolf spirits to purify the frost faster than ever. Cold is rising, will you answer the call? Cold is rising during summer? Okay. Event period, April 23rd, 2025 to June 25th, 2025. A new quest, Creeping Darkness, Seeping Cold. Requires item level 1540 plus and completion of South Vern. I think they just said earlier, no prerequisites, no item level required. Whatever. It's probably the quest, and then once you've completed the quest, no more requirements. Oh, never mind. Players can participate in the event without completing the quest. I can read. Event feast available. Thank fuck. We haven't had an event for this event feast this time. Added new event tokens. Added event alarm icon next to the minimap. Introduced event Fate Ember in Storm the Abyss rewards. Hopefully that Fate Ember's got some cool shit in it. Twinkle Twinkle exchange event. Golden Frog. Golden Frog is extended till May 21st. Golden Frog event has been extended with additional opportunities to earn progression materials through random lucky chests and token-based exchanges. New special gold shop items added with jackpot mechanics and Golden Frog token chances. Updated the purchase limit of random relic engraving pouches from 2 to 4. Good luck everybody on your 90,000 gold gambles, where you will surely lose and get a 300 gold engraving. Or you could be Azure or Viggy and hit a 200k engraving every time. Or you could be me and hit absolutely fuck all every time. The Wild Soul loading screen contest winners will be a part of the game. Here are the winners for anybody who didn't know. These will be the loading screens for the patch. This one right here looks nice. Got this one right here. They're chilling. That's a bear. And then there's this one. They're also vibing. And then there's the new Arc Pass. I really like these skins. I like this outfit a lot. The gold plate Giga Chad. Looks great on the male characters. Really good. That was a different type of trailer too. They did like a Giga Chad donk walk. That was a really high quality rendering, yeah. It was a really high quality rendering of the character. It's not delayed by a week. These actually just go on sale tomorrow. I'll have to use a bunch of blue crystals and rip a bunch of gold into that. That's great. Well, you get a wallpaper. Quality life updates. They added a gate info button. So this will show you all the rewards of the raid. So instead of that janky little window that shows the expected rewards, it shows you exactly what you get of everything. You can now leave cubes solo. You can also leave a guardian raid that you enter alone instantly instead of having to wait 3 minutes. Counted shield damage dealt by players or MVP fighter supporter score. You're also going to be sealed damage on shields. Enable Just Guard to be reactivated using the G key during its success animation. You can chain Just Guard. I got it. Change Super Bracelet special effects to apply only to monsters. Reverted Wild Soul to normal state when entering a Clash minigame from Phantom Beast Awakening state. Updated the tooltip of Wild Soul's Enlightenment Arc passive. Agile Gate. Slightly increased the hit range of the Striker's esoteric skill, Lightning Tiger Strike. Modified Aeromancer's Hyper Awakening Fulmination to improve range detection and skill application. Adjusted monster mechanics to avoid rapid pulling or pushing of character during skill usage. So during black hole and white hole mechanics, you won't get shoved while casting. Enable damage numbers to display when hitting monsters with shields. Yep. Improve the icon for Aeromancer's skill Space Cleave. So apparently Aeromancer's Z button was invisible if you were colorblind. You literally just couldn't see the skill. The color was all fucked up. Added 21 new structures to the Toto Cookie Vendor, 12 new tree-shaped structures. There's now a like button for your stronghold. You now get 10 teleportation structures instead of 1. That's cool. You can now auto-dismantle engraving books. They changed it last patch so you can dismantle engravings, so you can get silver back for them. So I guess they're just letting you auto-dismantle now. You can get the Bleed rune from bosses in North Curzon now, so I have to go back and do an old one. Balance updates. Reset recommended skill information with updated skill data for the following classes. Zerker, Slayer, Scrapper, Glaive, Gunslinger, Summoner. They give out a bunch of skill tripods. Class-wide arc passive change. They're updating Supersonic Breakthrough. So Supersonic Breakthrough now requires about half, I think, of the cap of before to get the full damage bonus. And it also gives more damage. So classes that were on the fence that didn't necessarily super overcap their attack speed combined, now just use Supersonic. That's like Aeromancer, Slayer, War Dancer. There's other ones. I think Glaive might have been able to use it too. Berserker got a bunch of updates, got faster animations, skills. Gun Lancer got a 4% damage buff, because they always do. I guess they always do.
Giga Jed.
But it's just to red.
Ooh.
Paladin got more stagger. Their little dinky piss bolt got more stagger. And level 2 weak point for some reason. Slayer gets the Giga Meter. This killed Punisher. This patch killed Punisher and made Predator broken. So gotta play Predator. Faster animations and everything. More damage to all the big Predator skills. It does give more damage to the Punisher skills, but Predator is insanely broken. War Dancer. I don't play War Dancer. I don't know anything about War Dancer. I've heard it's great though. Your War Dancer players love this patch. Scrapper. I do play this one though. They changed tripod effect to lower the cooldown of roundup sweep even more. So its base cooldown's lower. This ability already resets most of the time, but if it doesn't reset, you're still pogging. It can also get 2 stacks now, which is kind of cool. And the 2-stack tripod gives it meter gain. And your Awakening now gives you meter on the first hit instead of having to land the second hit of the dragon, which is very helpful. And then they gave Ty 3% damage, and they gave Shock 7%. I might be playing Shock next week. But Soulfist got an 8.5% nerf. Rip Soulfist. Glaive, TLDR of the Glaive, is Glaive also got like an 8% nerf, despite being one of the weakest classes in the fucking game. They still nerfed it by like 8%. It's absolutely dead. Rip Glaives. Striker changes. I'm pretty sure people have said these Striker changes drag Striker up to like the top 5 classes in the game now, if you still have one. So for those people that have been hanging on to their Striker, probably a really good patch for you, but I don't know the exact specifics. I'm sure that the Lost Ark Nexus site is updated. Breaker got a buff. Got 3% buff to everything. A little bit bigger of a buff to Brawl King. Probably needs at this point. Keep in mind, at the beginning of Tier 4, Brawl King got like a 24% nerf. And then Deadeye, despite being one of the strongest classes in the game, got a buff. All of its skills got more stagger. They reduced the damage of certain skill on artillerists by 60.7. It generates less meter gain, but it has a lower cooldown. Maybe it's better. I don't know. Oh no, okay, no, it's a buff. This is a buff to Barrage. A slight buff to its little turret node. The firepower effect is just big damn, and then a lot of MP recovery. Maybe Worm can tell me if that's better or not. Instead of cooldown. So instead of 24% cooldown, you now just have more damage. Does that mean you probably take points out of crit for cooldown now? And then I don't know. I don't know, artillerist. Sharpshooter got a bunch of new animation, a bunch faster animations. Outer, I guess, damage. It looks like they got damage. Gunslinger got 6% damage buff for everything? Okay. Trying to make the gunslingers not complain.
Difficulty degree impossible.
Yeah. They're giving them stagger as well. God damn, they're not gonna be able to complain anymore, even though they still will. So they're literally just buffing all of their skills. Wait, but they're changing this back. So now their awakening and stuff doesn't have 15 crit anymore, but they're giving them 30% stagger. I mean, that's probably good. Time to Hunt is like literally a broken build because it actually can't do. A stagger bar appears, they literally put their hands up and they're like, caught. I can't do it, guys. Summoner. 5% buff to their generic skills and a 2% buff to the Z button on Master Summoner. They gave them a dash ability, imagine, and an overhaul to all of their pet skills, but a huge buff to how the way CO works. So CO will be probably more played. Bard got the ever so slightest increase to our stagger. Fuck my class. Stork gets a buff to everything. Both Reflux and Igniter are getting buffed. Massive crit damage being added to all of the Reflux tripods. Running the T skill for Ice is a lot more damage if you're Reflux now. Lava Burst has more damage if you're Igniter. Deathblade, a buff. Well, RE is getting a nerf. Surge is getting a buff. Shadowhunter getting a buff to all their skills. Yo, wait. Shadowhunter's getting buff. I'm being baited. Artist. This is a weird one, but they nerfed the cooldown time on the Z button from 1 second to 2. That's actually a buff, as if you pressed your certain times skills, you would actually double cast Moonfall. Arrowmancer, damage buffs, a bunch of changes to their animations, their Z skill. Pretty sure the Nexus guide's probably already updated for the Arrowmancer changes. They get to do some different combos. I don't play Arrowmancer anymore, so not 100% on how they'll be doing for that. And then Wild Soul. They're nerfing the skill for PvP, I guess, claw skill. Nerfing their overall damage to PvP by 5%. They're nerfing the amount of move speed you get by a lot, making it so they're not movement speed capped. A little bit of a nerf there to their efficiency on movement speed. Same thing for their other ability they gave them movement speed. They're also nerfing their damage. 4% nerf to one node. I guess it's just a 4% nerf. I guess the move speed also hits them. A little bit of a 5% nerf to the spec build. But then for the crit build, we get the shapeshift skill cooldown use as well when we Z, allowing us, I guess it puts a different, we can put a different skill on our bar if we want. Slight buff. That's the end of the patch notes. Wild Soul nerfed already. Oh, I mean, that's the whole notes, but like, this event seems really good, these two events. I really hope that the Storm the Abyss tokens we can get outside of the event. Please don't make me have to go to every single day, every time. Frog Refresh is good. We'll have to see exactly what that entails. New Arc Pass skin is gorgeous. All of the quality of life updates are insanely good. That all good, the praise there. All this stuff is great. There's one slight issue here. I don't know if anybody noticed something. What happens if your character isn't 1640? This will now make the 1600 to 1620. The highest power pass you can purchase with money is 1600. This now makes the 1600 to 1620 dead zone 4 times more expensive than unlocking all of the raids currently available in tier 4. Just getting to tier 4 will cost you multitudes more. Like, just to have characters start at 1640. Like, where's the pass? Like, at least give a paid pass. If you're under 1640 for this patch, and you were like, say you're a new player, right? You've been playing the last couple updates. Where is your support? Your main character's probably already 1660 by now. You've trudged your way there. You're still Makoko at 1660. You probably can't claim this event. You're probably on your way to normal mode Brill. You've probably made a couple alt characters that are hard stuck in tier 3, and you have no way to ever get them out. And this event does not help you. The event is great. This is a good amount of stuff if you are in tier 4. But they basically, this is what they're saying here is if you're not tier 4, you've missed the train. And unfortunately, that means anybody who starts the game, they're basically saying if you want to get tier 4, if you want to start playing the game and getting all these nice rewards of other players, you're going to need to either wait 3 months of grinding solo, because nobody does the raids in a group. You're going to have to play the game solo for 3 months every day, or you're going to have to spend a couple $100. That's basically what you're left with. You're either ripping a couple $100, which by the way, the couple $100 would get you so much more progression in tier 4, just to get to tier 4, which is absolutely crazy. On top of the power pass already costing you like $80. I was really hoping they would just have, if you claim this event, your character gets put to 1620 gear. That's what feels like is the missing point here. It feels like if they wanted this event to be insane, to add the additional part of this event to where you claim it on a character that is below 1640, it gives them the 1620 tier 4 gear. And then they just equip it and they're 1640. It doesn't seem like it's that hard. It's one character. Literally just one. It's literally just another character to tier 4 or a new player. Or a player that is trying to build up a roster. It's good other than that. If you can actually claim the rewards from the event, you have a use for them, this is really good. But there are people that this event just misses. I mean, it almost misses the mark for even me personally, because all my other characters are above 16. My characters at 1640 are so long gone that I don't really know if it's worth the use, but it is the amount of materials is a good amount, I think, on paper. I have to actually look at the game. Obviously, check that out tomorrow instantly. Lose all my gold to Shadowhunter instantly. Get baited. As we always do. Wait. Hold on a second. I just realized the advanced honing nerfs aren't in here. Did I get baited? Did I miss that part?
Control F advanced.
Advanced honing mission ends? No, they literally, it's not in the patch notes. Okay, come on, guys. Really? Wait, I just noticed there's also
in there though. They just haven't mentioned it.
There's also not a patch notes with Henry video. Wait, what happened to this month?